Ladies and gentlemen, we present Tony Hancock in...
Hancock's half hour.
Thank you. Merci. One side. Arrivederci. Bonsoir. Do you mind?
And what do you think you're doing?
Who are you?
I am the air hostess.
No wonder we had a job getting off the ground.
This is the third time you've been told. Put that stuff back in the luggage department.
I am not letting this out of my sight. Very valuable property, this is. Yes, I'm not getting the rubbish at the back there.
It wouldn't get mixed up with the rubbish at the back if you stuck labels on it.
I'm not sticking labels on it. It's made a real cowhide, this is. I've already sloshed the bloke at London Airport for trying to chalk all over him. Yes. So just watch it. Now let me get past. Oh, now, look what you've done now. Look at this. Oh, that's my holiday finished. I'll be stuck here for the next 10 trips. Try again. Oh, it's no good. They'll have to dismantle the plane.
Put this stuff down.
Amongst this thieving mob? Not on your life. Pull yourself in, woman.
I can't.
Oh, this is ridiculous, having a woman of her size on a plane. Turn round, it's nothing to do with you. I can complain when I get back. I shall put it in writing. Ridiculous. Anybody got any margarine? Oh, never mind, doesn't matter. Now, try again. Right, both breathe in, move in opposite directions. Go. Go. Never do that again. Make sure you've got a clear run before you come out in the gangway again. Very nasty moment, that. Now then, where's my seat? Excuse me.
You again?
Yes, me again. Hang on to these a minute, will you? Wait a minute. Oh. Do you mind not wobbling your knees about? You'll have me over in a minute. Some people have got no consideration for others, I don't know.
Now, sit down before I call the captain. Disgusting behavior.
Oh, shut up. I'll have these, if you don't mind. No. Move up a bit over there, will you? Be all right if you keep still. Oh, we'll soon be there. I'm going abroad, you know. I don't know where this mob are going. I'm going to Switzerland for the winter sports. Because I've learnt to ski in a department store in the West End, so I'm all right, you know. Ah, my word, I needed this holiday. Been hard work in the laundry lately. 3 weeks' work straight off the trot. Because the only way to travel is, you know. I go everywhere by train. I wouldn't travel anywhere else, you know. Always flying, I am. Whenever I get the chance. Whenever I get the chance. Of course, I'm a very experienced traveller by now, of course. I know it all. It's like pong of garlic here, if I'm not mistaken. Should we have a window down? What's this then? What are these? These winder-downers, slider-backers, or pusher-outers?
Windows in aeroplanes do not open. This is a pressurized cabin. If the window opened, the plane would explode.
Well, that's bad workmanship, old man. Never had this trouble with the old tiger moth, matey. Mine is the only way to travel, you know. Thousands of feet up in the air in luxury, looking out of the window, a carpet of billowing clouds spread out beneath you. The earth spread out like a patchwork quilt. Look along the fuselage there, seeing the spread of the great wing, and the reassuring sight of the giant engines throbbing. They've gone! Where's the wing? There's no engines here! What's happened then?
That way.
What? Fancy putting the wings on the wrong way round. There's only the one!
There's another one on the other side.
My word, I thought we were going to have to stick this out there for a minute. Nearly have one of me turns then.
What's going on? What's the trouble here?
Our inveterate traveller maintains that the wings have dropped off.
I do not. I was only joking. I know perfectly well where the wings are. I'm no mug. I've been on an airplane before. Give the driver my compliments. Tell him we're having a very smooth trip.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm glad you're enjoying the flight.
Who are you?
I'm the driver.
Oh, what are you doing here, then? Why aren't you sitting in the cabin? Steering. I know, something's wrong. Don't tell me. Something's wrong, isn't it? You in the engines. You've heard something. A knocking noise. I shouldn't be surprised. They're going to be on fire in a minute. That's why you're out here. You're edging your way to the door. You're going to be the first to jump. And we're going to fly here. That's it. Oh, poor wretches. Where's my skis? I'm off.
No, please sit down, sir. There's nothing wrong, I assure you.
That's what they all say. I've seen man in the sky. I know. The plane is disintegrating. The nails are coming out.
The nails are not coming out, sir. Everything's under control. My co-pilot's steering. We've never had a better flight before, and we shall be touching down in 10 minutes' time. So you see, sir, there's no need to worry. Just sit back, relax. Everything's going to be all right.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it all.
That's all right, sir. Look, we're flying over the Alps now, sir.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
I say, what a lovely sight. Your assistant's doing quite well up the front, your lad, isn't he? The only way to travel, you know.
See the shadow of the plane on the snow, sir?
Oh, there we are. Yes, isn't that interesting? I know what you mob are worried about. We're as safe as houses up here. I can see the shadows there, the old tailplane, the wings, the two engines, the old wheels hanging down. There are no wheels! Where are the wheels? That's it, we're doomed. Where are the boats? Where are the wheels?
They're in the wings, sir.
What are they doing in the wings? Get them out!
They're hydraulic, sir. We press a button and they come down. It cuts down wind resistance.
Yes, of course, I know that. I know all about that. I was just testing you youngsters out, that's all. You don't remember me, do you?
No, sir.
Stick Hancock of the Flying Fools, 1916.
No, sir.
I got the one over Potter's Bar, you know. I'll always remember. It was a winter's morning when I spotted this cigar-like monster at Angels 1-5. Only one thing to do, climb above him. I kicked the rudder, climbed up, got him in my sight, and what happened, you may well ask? Me twin Vickers jammed. Well, the Hun was throwing everything at me. 3 on my tail, I was looping the loop with 120 miles an hour. Only one thing to do, I stepped out in the wing, controlling the plane with my feet. Grabbed the bombs out of the racks and threw him at him. Give me victory roll over Hendon Airport, picking up handkerchiefs off the tarmac with the wingtips. Nerves of steel. 144 missions and never turned a hair.
Fasten your safety belt, please.
What's the matter then? That's it, we're out of control, aren't we? I'm too young to go.
All
Please
right,
do
sir,
something.
we're coming into land. That's all. Now, it's all over and done with. You're quite safe now.
It's not that
There.
Madam, rooms 19 and 33. I hope you have a very nice flight back. Would you mind signing the register?
So anyway, we were just coming over the Alps and everybody was panicking. Everybody except me, of course. Don't worry, I kept shouting. Everything will be all right. So I pushed the pilot off his seat and took over the controls. It's the only thing I could do, really. The poor fellow was shaking like a leaf.
Oh, it is you, sir. Well, you're feeling all right now? Hope the injection we gave you calmed you down. I wouldn't be ashamed of yourself. Happens to a lot of people on their first flight, you know. Goodbye, sir.
Well, don't just stand there smirking. Get the bags up.
Yes?
Oh, there you are. What you doing standing in the gloom? I'd expect people to see you.
Perhaps if you took the glasses off, monsieur.
Yes, of course. I'm terribly sorry. I'm on holiday, you see. Now, I want complete rest and relaxation while I'm over here. I don't want people rushing about after me and plaguing me for autographs. Want to be completely incognito. I don't want anybody to know I'm here.
Of course, sir. It must be so embarrassing for you. What name, sir?
Hancock. Tony Hancock.
Tony Hancock.
Shh, you'll have them all over here. You've, got my room.
No.
But you must have my room. I rang up and booked one weeks ago.
I'm sorry, sir. We only accommodate celebrities.
Do you mind? How dare you? What do you think I am? What do you think this disguise is for? Hancock, Tony Hancock.
I never heard of you.
Never heard of me? Of course, you're Swiss, aren't you? Hancock, I was here last year.
Last year?
Yes.
Hancock?
Tony
Hancock?
Yes.
Just a minute.
That's
Yes, here we are, Tony Hancock, yes. A little matter of 4 towels, a tea service, and an ashtray.
Souvenirs, that's all, souvenirs. Mementos of Switzerland,
Of course. Do you think we might have a few mementos of England, such as £78 notes to cover last year's bill?
Didn't I pay that?
No, sir. We chased you to the airport, but you were a little too quick for us.
You got the manager's car all right, though, did you?
Yes, sir, we got there.
Yes, well, just put those little items on my bill this time, eh? I'm a reasonable man.
Very well, sir, but I'm afraid you'll have to share a room. We're very busy.
Share a room? A man of my caliber? Not on your life. I'm not sharing a room, mush.
Naturally, we should only charge half price.
Where's the register?
Here we are. There we are, this way. And our room number 26.
It is, you know. I'm sure it is. Go on, ask for an autograph.
Can I have your autograph, please?
What did I tell you? They come rushing straight over, you see. Now, my dear. Yeah.
There you are. I told you it wasn't Sabrina.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir. Room number 26. Ah, good morning, Mr. Guan.
Good
Very nice
morning.
to see you again. We have your reservation all ready.
Oh, thank
Room
you
number
very much.
29. Oh, nice to see you
29.
again.
Thank you so much.
22, 24, 26. And very nice, too. I say, nobody else has arrived yet. I'll grab the best bed before the other couch gets here. Let's see now. Now, that bed's nearest the window in case of fire. That one's nearest the door in case of an avalanche. You've got to think about these things. Let's see now. Though, of course, this one nearer the window has the best view, the Swiss mountain ceiling, which is the reason I'm here. Yes, this'll do. On the other hand, bloke in that bed gets his breakfast in bed first. Well, when you've seen one mountain, you've seen the lot. Ah, this is the life. Hello? I hear a squeak.
Oh, beautiful.
Only half price for the room as well. You can't grumble at service. Good evening.
Don't tell me you're under there looking for a squeak.
Yes.
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 Get out from under my bed.
Your bed? This is my bed. You're having the one over there.
I beg your pardon?
Do you mind? I bagged this bed. Don't come it now. And I hope you don't snore. I'm a very light sleeper.
How dare you get out of this room at once? I know your type. Creeping into a girl's room. You peeping Tim.
Peeping Tim? Don't give me that stuff. There's nothing unusual for you continental ladies.
Oh,
What? I've been to Boulogne. Now, let's face the truth now. We're sharing this room for a fortnight. Let's make the best of it, if you get my meaning.
I get your meaning. Now you get out.
Come now, I admit this is a little irregular, not the sort of arrangement one might find in Market Harbour. Nevertheless, I'm quite prepared to put up to the inconvenience.
Yes, but I am not. Now are you going?
Please, madam, you don't interfere from me. I'm British. British through and through. Ha ha, yes. Let's be broad-minded about this. Now, you scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours.
You are not scratching my back.
It's a figure of speech, madam. You mistake my meaning. I'm only here for the winter sport.
Yes, but I am not one of them. Now get out.
Let's be grown up about this. I mean no harm.
If you don't leave immediately, I shall ask the manager to come up.
But he'll have to keep on the floor. He's not in my bed.
Oh, get out of here at once. Do you hear? I never heard of anything like this.
What's going on in here?
After tea.
So, an intrigue.
No, you misunderstand.
You Englishmen are all the same. Highly respectable all the year round, and the moment you leave Dover Harbour, you're at it.
I am not at it. Things are not what they seem.
Please, just get him out of my room.
Certainly, mademoiselle. This way, sir.
Do you mind? Do you mind not stretching my ear? You will have me overbalanced for skiing, please. It's not her room, it is my room. If you don't believe me, have a look at the key.
He's perfectly right, mademoiselle. It is his room. But I have a much better apartment for you just down my corridor. Allow me.
Thank you very much.
Any more disgusting mistakes like this, and I'd have you arrested.
But you don't understand.
Oh, you naughty Englishman.
Oh, you hot-blooded Latin. Mother was right. I should have gone to Brighton. Nothing sordid like this. Her and her all too obvious charms. I'm surprised nobody rushed in and photographed us while we were struggling. 50 quid on the spot, or send a copy to your mother, you know. Well, not this lad, not a nibble. Still, she was nice, though. Steady, mustn't get excited. I'm here for a rest. Still, if I'm not sharing the room with her, who am I sharing the room with?
Good evening.
What do you want?
I'm your roommate.
Oh, no, you're not.
Come on, stop messing about.
It's a nice room, isn't it? You don't mind my coming in, do you?
No, please do.
He's cosy in here, isn't he? I think we're going to get along very well. Don't you?
No.
Now, don't be like that. Well, we'll soon have this place looking homely. I'll just put my photos up on the dresser. I always put my photos up. Stops me feeling lonely.
But they're all of you.
Yes, I haven't got anybody else.
How sad.
I know. Nobody likes me. I don't know what it is. I seem to get on people's nerves. They think I'm daft.
I can't understand that.
I mean well.
I'm sure you do.
You know, people give me photographs, but when they get to know me, they ask for them back. Even my mother.
Your mother? Oh, that's terrible. Do you know, you've hit me right here now. Now, you moved me there, really. You really had me going there. You poor wretch. Here, I'll tell you what. I've got a photograph of me. Here, you have that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I think you're nice. It just goes to show you there is some kindness left in the world after all. Well, I should treasure this. You don't know what this means to me. Oh, I'll never forget you. And you ugly. Ah, you've gone off me now, haven't you? You're like all the rest, you don't like me now.
No, I don't.
Oh, come on, let's be chums, make up.
No. I don't want you to speak to me again.
What are you over here for?
I'm not going to tell you.
Go on.
No.
But you can't guess why I'm over here.
I don't want to know why.
Have a guess.
I'm not even going to try. I don't care why you're over here.
But you'd never guess anyway.
I'm not interested in your activities. What are you over here?
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
I'll give you my photograph back.
Oh, all right. Well, come here.
Yes?
You promise you won't laugh?
I won't laugh.
Come here.
Yes?
I'm over here for the yodeling championship.
Get away.
I am. I'm the yodeling champion of East Dulwich.
Well, I am surprised.
Well, I am. Between you and me, I stand a very good chance.
Yes?
You see, I've got the biggest yodel in Dulwich.
Amazing a man of your build.
Yes, well. Of course, you see, it's very deceptive. It's a knack, you see.
Yes.
It's the way you manipulate your diaphragm. You see, good yodel, you see, starts from here, comes up through here, goes all round the pipe,
Yes.
and forces its way out here.
How absolutely fascinating.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you.
Yes. Thank you, very good, very good. Please don't do it anymore, not that I don't like it, but they'll think I got another woman up here or something.
No, stop messing about. Well, I've got to unpack and I've got to get a good night's rest, otherwise my yodels suffer.
We wouldn't want that to happen, would we?
Oh, well, I'll have this bed, I think.
Get your horrible yodeling equipment off my bed. That is your bed over there by the window.
Oh, no. No, I can't sleep by the window. I haven't brought me halibut oil capsules with me.
Good luck. This is my bed. Here I am, and here I stay.
Oh, no, don't be rotten. I'll get a chill.
Good. I was here first.
Oh, go on. Let me have that bed.
No.
Go on.
No.
Go on.
No.
Go on.
No.
Go on. You can't touch me. Feet off the ground.
Get off that bed.
No.
Get off.
No.
All right, then don't get up. Stay there. See if I care. I'm not standing here chatting to the likes of you. I'm going. Good day.
Two different worlds. We live in two different worlds. Oh. Who is it?
Your tea, monsieur.
Oh, that's nice. Oh. Mine.
I saw it first.
I saw it first.
I was here first.
Do you mind keeping quiet? I want to get some sleep.
Past 5. I've been at it for hours. Fine holiday this is. I've not a wink of sleep all night. I thought he was going to smoke this when he first dragged it out. Can't you hang it out the window and blow it? Alpine horn blowers. Yodeling champions. It's not good enough. Not in the same room. It's not good enough. I'm going to complain.
Yes?
I mean, the hotel is full, isn't it?
What do you want at this hour in the morning?
I must get some sleep. There are 2 maniacs in my room. I demand you change my room.
Well, you better go up on the 3rd floor, room number 36.
Good. Right. Now, I'm going out skiing for the day if anybody wants to know where I am. Good day.
Mind the trees.
I know where all the trees are. I'm not a newcomer here. I was here last year, remember?
Good morning, Miss
Good
Dubois.
morning.
Can I help you?
Oh, yes, please. I wonder if you could perhaps find me another room.
Was something wrong?
Oh, no. It is a very nice room. But it is too near those idiots who yodel and blow alpine horns all night long.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You go up to the 3rd floor, room number 39.
39.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I shall be in the lounge if anybody wants me.
Right.
I wish to report a new tree on slope 604. Carnivorous, I fancy. Number 36.
36.
Thank you. Fine holiday this has been. What a fiasco. I haven't enjoyed 1 minute of it. Never again, never again. I'll stay at home next year and do the garden. What's happened? Alpine horn blowers, yodeling champions. smashing myself into trees. It's taken all the shine off the whole thing. Oh, now I've dropped a button. Now, isn't it sickening?
No. Oh! Help, police! There is a man under my bed!
Oh, not you again!
You dusty old man, don't you ever give up? Help, police!
But you're mistaken, madam!
Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. A girl is not safe with men like you about.
But you keep coming into my room. I'm innocent.
Oh, men like you should be locked up.
Please, don't start throwing things again, please. Not again. They put the lot on my bill last time.
What's going on in here?
Arrest that man. He's a menace to respectable girls.
Sir, you're still at it.
I am not still at it. This is a conspiracy.
I warned you about this before. Arrest him.
You don't dare to die. I shall tell the British ambassador about this to him. I'm innocent. I shan't buy any more Swiss cheese. I shall tell my friends not to either. You'll hear more of this.
Oh, mademoiselle, I must apologize for this. It's men like him who get hotels bad names.
Yes, they do, don't they?
But I don't think we shall hear any more about him.
Oh, you are so understanding.
Well, I suppose it's one way of spending 6 months abroad without spending your travel allowance. Well, to make sure this cell door's locked, I don't want any women wandering in here. What a way to finish a holiday. What a way. I don't know, though. I suppose it could be worse. At least I'll get the sleep and the relaxation I wanted. Yeah. 6 months solitary. Lovely. It's better than the hotel in a way. It's quieter. It's much quieter. Oh, no! Please! Send me to the chain gang! Send me to Alcatraz! I want to go to Holloway! Anything, please!
Ladies and gentlemen, we present Tony Hancock in...
Hancock's Half Hour.
Crown thus Reginald Coote's second day.
Council will proceed with the final address.
My lord. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendant is accused of one of the most loathsome and despicable crimes. Threaten the bond of human society. He's accused of... bigamy. Yes, bigamy. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 8 times. 8 times has this person violated the sanctity of marriage. 8 innocent women have been inveigled. Inveigled into the lair of this Clapham common potentate. Take a good look at this monster. Women have always been easy prey for a man of the world such as he is. Yes, his expert romantic technique, his all too obvious charm, nonchalant, suave, sophisticated, a lounge lizard. No woman was capable of resisting his very occupation. was sufficient to turn the head of a naive country girl. A long-distance lorry driver. Picture the scene. Fred's all-night cafe on the Bath Road. A jukebox blaring forth sensuous music. The air thick with the heavy scent of cigarette smoke and fried egg sandwich. The defendant leaning against the counter, the glistening elbows of his leather jacket reflected in the puddles of cold tea. As with a mocking smile, he surveyed his next conquest through hooded lids. And then, with an ironic laugh, sidled across the room and jumped into his 10-ton articulator and dashed forward into the night. Bound for faraway places. We can imagine how he dazzled them with romantic tales of unknown cities that had been merely words to them before. Preston, Market Harborough, Gateshead. Ah, the magic of those names. Ladies and gentlemen, what woman can have any defense against this unscrupulous philanderer? But why did he deceive these poor innocent creatures? Why did he lead 8 blushing brides to the altar? The evidence is unshakable. Because he wanted to get his hands on their premium bond. And so, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I demand the extreme penalty for this villainous outcast from the dregs of humanity. I demand that he be put beyond the reach of defenseless women, so that he can no longer pursue this dreadful path that has so disgusted all the righteous people of Great Britain. I rest my case.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've heard the case against the defendant. You will now consider your verdict. Have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
You find the prisoner guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Reginald Coote, you've been found guilty of bigamously marrying 8 wives. Therefore, by the power invested in me in this court, I hereby sentence you to a term of imprisonment not exceeding 6 years. Case concluded.
There we are, then. What about that? Masterly. Had him just what I wanted him.
Yes. There's only one snag.
What?
You were supposed to be defending him.
Oh, dear.
You're in for it now. You wait till the old man hears about this.
Come in. Oh, it's you.
Yes, sir.
So you've done it again.
Yes, sir. Well, I can explain. The prosecution had a surprise witness. It was a complete surprise. I had no chance.
I've heard all about it, Hancock.
Oh.
We're the laughing stock of the Old Bailey. Tell me, Hancock, where did you study law?
LCC evening classes, sir. Second class diploma and 9 out of 10 for woodwork.
Yes. And I took you on as a barrister because I admired your keenness. You'd made your own wig. And I thought you deserved a chance to show what you could do. I've given you every opportunity, Hancock.
Yes, sir.
I've allowed you to conduct 10 major criminal cases. 8 you lost outright. Once you turned up drunk and spent the entire afternoon trying to sit on Rose Heilbronn's knee. And the 10th, what an embarrassing experience for the firm.
Well, it was a mistake anybody could make.
A mistake? An important murder case, and you turn up in the wrong court. You spend 3 hours making an impassioned plea for a life sentence on a man accused of passing betting slips in Hyde Park. It's not good enough, Hancock.
Ah, fair's fair, sir. I've had my successes. You forget I appealed on behalf of Samuel Biggs and got his sentence changed to 4 years.
He was only sentenced to 6 months in the first place. I've only put up with you so far because of my friendship with your grandfather.
Ah, yes, dear old hanging Judge Hancock.
Yes. It's a great pity that you haven't inherited some of his legal capabilities.
And that's fair. That's not fair. It's always the same when anybody's got a relative to look up to like that. They always compare you. It's all right for him. All the Hancocks before him were idiots.
It seems to me that history is repeating itself.
How dare you? I shall sue you for libel.
Don't you mean slander?
Do I? Hang on a minute. No, I don't. You can't catch me out. Slander is setting fire to people. I know.
I'm sorry, Hancock. I can't employ you anymore. 3 Home Secretaries have had to resign because of some of your mistakes. In the name of British justice, give it up.
Never. I know I can be a famous barrister like him one day. I can feel it in my bones. You can't make me turn me wig in now. You can't, not at the beginning of my career. Give me another chance. I'm keen, I work hard, I'm improving all the time. Up in my attic every night, I'm studying law. I've seen every Dixon of Dock Green and Edward Lustgarten.
Yes, but do you read law?
Read it? What? I've got the finest selection of Agatha Christie's in the country.
I mean legal textbooks. Do you read them?
Oh, I read one, but I couldn't understand it.
Exactly.
But it's not my fault. Half of it was written by a foreigner. Habeas corpus sine die rigor mortis. I can't help it if I can't understand French.
That's Latin.
Well, whatever country it is, they're all the same. I've seen them. Black hair and curly eyebrows. Cycling around the country with onions dangling off their handlebars.
Hancock, I believe you're an even bigger cretin than I gave you credit for.
Oh, thank you, sir. I knew you had faith in me. I won't let you down. Give me another chance, just for the sake of the judge.
Very well, Hancock. Against my better judgment, I'll give you one last chance. And you wouldn't get this if you weren't his grandson. Now, one of our more regular clients is at this moment in Bow Street Police Station. On some charge or another, I'll put you in charge of the defense.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll win it, I promise you.
Yes, well, you better get along to the police station and prepare your brief. And remember, slip up on this and you're through.
Oh, don't worry, sir. I shall dazzle the court with my sparkling eloquence and legal knowledge.
That's the spirit.
Do you think you could lend me 20 quid?
What for?
Well, you know, a bit of a sweetener for the jury before they retire. Perhaps a quid each and a fiver for the judge, you know how it is. You make my job very hard. You'll explode in a minute. Hang on. I'll see you in court. Oh.
You do that again, and I shall tell people you fell downstairs trying to escape.
Don't you take that high-handed attitude with me, my good man. Now, look here, Constable.
Constable? What do you think these are, duck's feathers?
I beg your pardon, Sergeant.
Sergeant, that's more like it. I nearly set the Alsatians on you. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm here on official business. I'm the legal representative of one of the prisoners.
There's your car parked outside.
Yes, that's right.
Well, that's a ticket before we start.
Name? Hancock.
Profession?
Lawyer.
Vehicle number?
TLK 410.
You'll be hearing from the magistrates in the course of a few days. Now, where were we?
I'm here on official business. I'm the legal representative of one of the prisoners.
What time is it?
It's about 5:30.
You haven't got any lights in that car, have you?
No. Name, Hancock.
Profession?
Lawyer.
Vehicle number?
TLK 410.
You'll be hearing from the magistrates in the course of a few days' time. Now then, where were we?
Well, I'm here on official business. I'm the legal representative of one of the
prisoners. As a matter of routine, could I see your driving license, please?
Yes, certainly.
Here we are. Thank you very much. See, this expires on December the 1st.
That's right.
What's the date today? Name?
Hancock.
Profession?
Lawyer.
Vehicle number?
TLK 410.
You'll be hearing from the magistrates in the course of a few days. Carry on.
Now, I believe there's a prisoner in this establishment who is desirous of receiving legal aid.
I haven't seen your insurance yet.
No. No, you haven't, have you? Hancock. Lawyer.
Vehicle number?
TLK 410. Yes, that's right.
You'll be hearing
in for the magistrate in the course of the next few days. Now, look, please, could I please see the prisoner? It's
Your car is still parked outside in a restricted area without any lights on.
All right, I'll go and move it.
Parsons. Yes, Sergeant? Get me some more forms.
Right. I'd rather speedily put the car in the car park. Now then, I'd like to see the prisoner if you don't mind, because I have to ascertain.
I understand that you have just driven away a mechanically propelled vehicle without an insurance and current driving license.
Yes, well, you asked me to. You told me to move the...
Name?
Hancock.
Profession?
Lawyer.
Vehicle number?
TLK 410.
I believe you want to see one of the prisoners.
Yes.
I'm going to help you.
Thank you.
I'm going to put you in the same cell. Now, get us arrested.
You can't do this.
Don't try to get away.
Don't worry, I shan't. I'm going to leave me arm with you.
All right, lock him up.
Right, come on.
Hancock. Lawyer. Come on, in you go.
Gestapo! Gestapo! Nobody the same since you had coppers and ties. Coppers. Oh, that drive me balmy. Now, where's my client? Excuse me, I'm your lawyer. I shall be defending you in court. Your troubles are now at an end. You poor unfortunate wretch. This is a trumped-up charge of a travesty of justice between us. We shall tear to shreds the evidence of the prosecution, and you will emerge from the court a free man, with your reputation completely unsullied. Hello. The interview is at an end. Let me out of here, thank you.
Wait a minute, come here.
I'm not defending you. At least the lawyer has to believe his client is innocent, and you are dead guilty.
You don't know what I'm accused of yet.
Whatever you are accused of yet, you are dead guilty. I'll never win with you. You'll be sentenced and on your way to Dartmoor before I got the curlers out of me wig.
Wait a minute, son. Let's get something straight. Look, I'm not exactly tickled at the idea of you defending me either. We all know about you in the underworld. The boys are saying that you would find it difficult to prove that Jane Mansfield is a woman.
Well, they're quite right. Have you ever thought of defending yourself? Because I'm no good in court, you know. I can't hear what I say. I mutter and, you know, I go on and I get shy and I can't hear and the judges don't like me. I'd be a drag. Yes. You'd be better on your own. Go.
Come here. You're going to defend me if it's the last thing you ever do.
And if I do defend you, it probably will be the last thing you ever do.
Now, that would be a pity, because I've got a lot of influential business associates outside who would be very distressed to see me put inside. They might take it into their heads that it was your fault. They might even take it into their heads to visit you. And in the past, their visits have tended to overwork the health service more than somewhat.
You mean sort of new teeth and noses and that stuff?
You got it.
Yes, well, let's have a few details in.
That's better, son. Now, look, you don't want to worry about anything. I know all the ropes. All you got to do is do what I tell you.
I think we better clarify the position from the outset, Sidney. I'm in charge of the defence. I will brook no interference from you whatsoever. I know what I'm doing. I'm fully equipped to... Yeah, what did you have in mind, then?
That's a good boy. Well, I better tell you what happened.
Yes, that'll help me in my summing up. Now, how many charges are there against you?
187.
God!
They're only trying me on 58.
Oh, good.
They can't prove the rest.
No. I suppose they can prove the other 58, though.
Yeah, I suppose they can.
Yeah. So when you boil it down, all I got to do is get you off 58 charges, all of which they can prove.
Yeah, that's just about the gist of it.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we can do it, providing they don't start tapping me phone. What are the charges, then?
Well, they range from heaving a brick through the jeweller's window and lifting 50,000 quid's worth of stuff, right down the scale to breaking and entering the builder's yard and whipping the brick.
What about witnesses?
Well, there's a score of them. They all saw me. At the identification parade, 224 people identified me without any hesitation.
That's very careless of you, Sidney. You normally get clean away with it.
Yeah, well, I was dead unlucky this time. I parked the getaway car out at the bus stop round the corner, and when I went to get it, the cops had jacked it up and towed it away.
Let's see.
How do you think we should approach the jury on this?
Let me see. On this evidence? Round the back door with money.
You're not such a mug, are you? All right, son, I'll leave it to you. You better get cracking up, because my case comes up on the 10th.
Oh, isn't that funny? That's just right. Mine comes up on the 9th. I think I'll have the top bunk. You know.
His comes up on the 9th. There's something wrong here somewhere.
Crown versus Sidney James, presiding judge, Lord Chief Justice Williams.
Proceed. Where's the defending counsel?
Huh?
Oh, I see. Well, bring in the defending counsel.
14 days I got. This is ridiculous. Out on bail for this, not then back inside again. I shall appeal, of course.
I wouldn't.
Are you ready to proceed, Mr. Hancock?
Yes, my lord, there were no signs to indicate it was a restricted area where I parked my car. This is a deliberate attempt on
We are
behalf of
not
the police.
here to discuss your parking offence. Kindly take your place.
I'm sorry, forgive me, my lord.
Now then, are you Sidney Balmoral James?
Yes, I am.
You're accused of robbery on 58 separate counts. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Objection!
I beg your pardon?
Objection!
All ready, Mr. Hancock?
Certainly my client refuses to answer that question on grounds of incrimination.
Mr. Hancock, we cannot proceed until the prisoner has entered a plea. I don't know how long you've been in the business, but surely you must realize that it's up to the jury to decide on the guilt or innocence of the prisoner.
Listen, what are you giving the game away now, Paul?
Objection overruled. Sit down. Now, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Will you proceed with the prosecution?
Objection!
What for?
Unfair contest. He was higher up the LCC classes than I was.
That is not a legitimate point. Objection overruled. Kindly proceed, Mr. Farnsworth.
Thank you, my lad. With the court's permission, I shall attempt to show the court and the jury that the prisoner, Sidney Balmoral James, is guilty as charged. The man is a well-known habitual criminal.
Objection!
What now?
Hang on a minute. Hey.
HJB, habit. Has been doing it all his life. Carry on.
I thank my learned friend. The prosecution's case is straightforward. It is simply that the prisoner was caught red-handed with the proceeds of the robbery on his person and was seen in the act of committing the crime by 224 witnesses, all of whom will testify in this court.
Objection!
Oh, no, not again. On what grounds?
224 witnesses, the court is too small. Not giving up my seat for anybody. Suggest we adjourn and hold the trial in Wembley Stadium.
Mr. Hancock, your frivolity is out of place in this court. Any more attempts to hold up proceedings will be classed as contempt of court.
Oh, of course, we haven't got a sense of humour.
Now, that's enough. May I have your name, Mr. Hancock?
Hancock.
Thank you. Make a note of that, will you, please? Continue, Mr. Farnsworth.
Thank you, my lad. I'd like to call my first witness, Police Constable Alfred Biggs.
Call Alfred Biggs. Call Alfred Biggs. Call Alfred Biggs.
Are you Police Constable Alfred Biggs?
No.
Call my wife, will you? It looks as if it's going to be one of those trials. Where is Constable Biggs?
Well, I've got a note here from him. He said he's very sorry he can't be here on account of he slipped a disc when the rope broke on the tug-of-war team.
Then who, pray, are you?
I'm his mate, Police Constable Trubshaw. I said I'd stand in for him. I was with him when the felony took place.
Oh, well, that's something, anyway. Will you continue, Mr. Farnsworth?
Thank you, my lad. Mr. Trubshaw, will you tell the court in your own words what took place in Bond Street on the day in question?
Yes. I was proceeding along Bond Street in an easterly direction.
Objection! What is an easterly direction in Bond Street?
I was walking up the street towards the little numbers.
How very quaint. The jury will see the man is an idiot. Take no notice. Towards the little numbers, indeed.
Kindly let the witness proceed.
Anyway, I was walking up towards the little numbers when suddenly, crash! Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. A brick whizzed past my left ear hole and came into contact with a plate glass window. What was that? I exclaimed, and we turned and faced in a westerly direction.
Towards the big numbers.
That's right. Whereupon we saw the accused. And there, lo and behold, he was stuffing precious jewels into a sack. Whereupon we apprehended him and took him into custody. He.
Thank you, Mr. Trapshaw. Your witness.
You say you saw the prisoner? You saw him with your own eye? Yes. Quite sure about that. You saw him. You made no mistake, you actually saw him.
Yes.
Would you be good enough to put your helmet on, please? So much for the key witness for the prosecution. Most unreliable man who should ever be put in the witness box. I demand his testimony to be struck from the record.
Have you any more witnesses, Mr. Farnsworth?
I have, my lord. I have another 224. What? Oh. My lord, I've just been informed that all 224 witnesses have refused to testify against the prisoner. Apparently, they were admitted to hospital this morning, suffering from broken noses and cauliflower ears. My lord, this is an outrage. These people have been intimidated by friends of the accused.
Objection. I consider this as a diabolical trick on behalf of the prosecution to blacken the character of my client. If you don't watch it, mate, you'll be the next to be sorted out. Now then.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Hancock?
Why not? Have you any more witnesses, Mr. Farnsworth?
No, my lord, I haven't. My case rests on Police Constable Trapshaw.
Very well. The defense will proceed.
I'd like to place the accused in the witness box, my lad. I'll go and assist him. He's rather a weak lad. Take it easy, son. Just watch it. Watch it. Good boy, good boy. There you go. Your name is Sidney Balmoral Jones.
James.
James! I knew I'd seen you somewhere before, I think. Yes. Sidney Balmoral. And were you in Bond Street on the day in question? If you were, what happened?
Well, sir, I was standing in front of this jeweller's window, looking at all the lovely things in there, and wondering to myself how long it would take me to save all my sixpences to buy one of them for my dear grey-haired old mum.
He loves his mother. How very refreshing in these days. Good lad.
So as I was standing there, a very rude gentleman come up and shoved me aside. And he picked up a brick and he slung it through the window, and he started to remove some of these lovely trinkets. Knowing this to be against the law, I struggled with him and I fought him off. Then I picked up the brick and I started to put back some of these lovely trinkets. At this moment I was roughly manhandled by two officers of the law who overpowered me because I'm not as strong as they are.
He's always been a weak child. He's not strong. Poor lad.
Would you like a little rest, Mr. James?
No, I'll be all right, Jack.
Well, now, of course, the truth of the matter is coming out. My client was in actual fact putting the stuff back. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want you to see what sort of a boy you have in front of you in court today. Tell them more about your sterling character.
Yes, sir. Well, I've been looking after my mum and dad right up to my 19th birthday, and that's today.
Oh, happy birthday to... His name's Sidney. Happy birthday.
Stop that, Hancock, for goodness sake.
Well, I've always had a tough life. I've never had any education due to the air raids.
It was the war. This boy could have been yours.
I've been a very lonely child. I never had many friends because I wasn't strong enough to join in all their rough games. My only pal was my little doggy. When it's the time I take him out, me in my ragged trousers and my toes sticking out of my boots. And we go romping across the meadows, chasing old Brewer Rabbit. But I never let him catch him, of course, because I was always taught to respect all living things. And then we'd be starving sometimes, that poor little doggy and me. And we'd get a couple of crumbs and I'd share them with all the little birdies.
Glass of water.
Brandy.
Shut up. And what will you do if you get away with it, if you are exonerated today?
Oh, I should go back to my social work, of course, to try and make life a little easier for all the people who've been as unfortunate as I am.
Thank you very much. I think that's the most touching case I've yet to hear. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've heard this heart-rending tale. And I want you to look at it. Do you really believe that this innocent boy is capable of the charges brought against him? This gentle, bewildered child. The last decision must rest with you, and I must ask you here and now to look into your hearts and find a reason to exonerate this poor, poor boy. And I would like to say here and now, and I would be proud to call this boy my son. Oh. My son. Pull up your sleeve, mate. Take the other one. I rest my case.
Continue with the cross-examination, Mr. Farnsworth.
About touching, Tawny, Mr. James. Now, this rough man who threw the brick, could you describe him to the court?
Yeah, well, what a twister that man James is. They asked him if he could identify the rough man who threw the brick. After the build-up I gave him in court, they'd believe anything he said. Justice? Ugh. All right, Walter.
Gentlemen, we present Tony Hancock in
Hancock's Half Hour.
Let's see now, what's this one? £500 for picking out the 6 most attractive skirts. Let's see, that pleated one's quite nice. And there's this pencil one. Yes, I like pencil skirts. Yes, they get me going a bit. That's it then. First B, and the pleated one D. I think the tartan one next. Something very racy about it. I think it's the sporran that does it. Then the one with a slit up the side. Don't altogether hold with slits up the side. Too sensual for my liking. Still, we mustn't be too much of a fuddy-duddy. We must keep up with the times, however much we dislike them. B then. And C and E, I think. That's it, 6pence staked. A. Hancock, 23, railway cuttings, Cheam. Place in order the 6 best-looking photographs of Jimmy Edwards. None of them much good here, are they? Still, if you haven't got the clay, you can't make the pot. D, B, A, F, C, that'll do. Write in 40 words why you take the Daily Bugle and win half a dozen sweet shops.
Haven't you done enough of these for 1 week?
No. I've got another 58 papers and magazines down here I haven't even started on yet. And all with jolly good competitions in them, too.
Oh, what a waste of money this is. Ever since you read about the bloke who makes his living entering newspaper competitions, you've gone raving mad. That's all you do, competitions. Competitions! I'm sick and tired of the word competitions.
There's nothing wrong in going in for competitions.
There is when you give up a perfectly good job to devote all of time to it.
It was not a perfectly good job that I gave up.
It was. The best job you ever had. East Cheam Borough Council Road Sweeping Division. As good as the civil service. Security, a pension, lots of fresh air, and you were due for a promotion. They were going to make you captain of the broom.
Never. Fred Harris had that job, and what a crawler he is. Sold his soul to get that job. He only swept up outside the town hall. Nauseating to watch him it was, sweeping round the mayor's car all day long in that sickly smile and the touch of the bush hat when he came out. For me, mate, I've got my pride. Guys, I can make far more money doing these competitions than I ever could with the council.
All right, then. How much have you won so far?
6 bob? Well, no. Not much, I grant you. There's plenty of time. I've only just started.
Just started? You've been doing this for 6 solid months. 196 competitions a week. Plus crosswords, football pools and the Irish sweep. It's costing you 25 knicker a week for postal orders and stamps. And how much have you won?
6 bob. And a year's subscription to a magazine.
Which packed up the week after you won it.
I've told you the tide will turn, Sid. All I need is one big win and I'm set for the year. You must admit I've been very close. You look at last week. If I live to be 100, I will never agree that Lady Docker looked better in the V-neck sweater than she did in the polo neck goalkeeper's jersey with the dolman sleeves. Well, I'm fighting against these judges who've got no sartorial taste whatsoever. Still, one has to keep struggling on. Win as much coal as you can shovel in 3 days. Just write in not more than 20 words how you would solve the problems facing the world today. Better leave that one. That'll probably take me 20 minutes or half an hour, that will. Now then. Ah, this is more like it. Pick out 20 pieces of music from the attached list that, in your opinion, would make the best balanced programme for a brass band on Clacton Pier.
Come in.
Mr. Hancock?
Yes?
Your morning paper.
Put them on the table, eh?
They are. Nationals on the top, provincials in the middle, foreign ones on the bottom.
Thank you very much.
Are you starting a fish shop or something?
Don't be cheeky. Hop it, otherwise you won't get your Christmas box.
Oh dear, break me heart, that will. I remember last year. Riches beyond the dreams of avarice, you said. Tuppence. And even then, old Ugly here followed me out. Said unless I gave it to him, he'd let the tyres down.
You want to do me a favour, son?
Yeah.
Get out of it!
It's a right house this is. I think I'll drop all the papers in the mud tomorrow.
You dare. You touch that competition page and I'll wrap your bicycle round your neck.
Conquered.
Ah, get out of it. Get out of it.
I don't know what's come over this younger generation. There's too much of this lucky Jim attitude. Too much of this wanting something for nothing. Everybody's out for themselves. Nobody's worried about the country. Nobody wants to get her back on the feet again. Nobody will buckle down and do a hard day's work. Easy money, that's all they're interested in. What do you think the Arsenal will do this week?
Draw.
Yes, that's what I thought. Perm any 8 from 43, 4 lines, 8 pence. Cross in the corner, I don't want any publicity. Never mind. Get too many begging letters. If they're anything like the ones I send out, I don't want to know.
Are you going to do all these?
Yes, this is my job now, Sidney. I'm a professional competition enterer.
Oh, blimey.
What now?
There's one here from Japan, the Tokyo Times.
Oh, show me. Yes, they're very interesting, these are.
How do you know? It's in Japanese.
I've got a dictionary. Anyway, it's obvious what you've got to do. A child can see that. Ooh, it's hard, though, this one. Out of the above pictures, you've got to sort out which are the expensive British products and which are the cheap Japanese ones. That's very difficult.
Well, what's the prize?
2 bowls of rice each day for the rest of your life.
And what good's that to you?
Well, there's one here somewhere for an evaporated milk contest. If I win that, I can set up as a rice pudding merchant. Satisfied?
I'll be satisfied when you give this up and go back to the road sweeping. I'm getting the dead needle to this. Look at the money you're slinging away on this every week, and where's it coming from? That's what I want to know.
I know, that's what you want to know, matey. Ever since you found out I got a bit of money tucked away, your fingers haven't stopped twitching. Look at them going there like a bunch of water diviners' sticks. I know what goes on here at night time. I've heard you keeping you down stick. I'll take a run at that. I've heard you creeping downstairs with your blow lamp and your jemmy.
I don't want your money. I just don't like to see you waste it, that's all.
I'm not wasting it. Don't you realise if I win these competitions, I shall have £900,000, 3 racehorses, 2 pubs, a grocer's shop, half a dozen assorted cars, 10 television sets, and a night out with Jane Mansfield.
And 2 bowls of rice.
And 2 bowls of rice. Well, you can make your own choice. Chacun a son goût. I'm going to make a fortune and post these. Good luck to you.
Now, let him please himself. If he wants to ruin himself, let him. I'm not interested. I'm going to stick to the decent, respectable ways of making a living. Now then, Haringey, 3rd race. Better get out the track now.
Afternoon.
Afternoon, postman. Come to empty the box.
I have.
Oh, well, there's no need to put these through. They can go straight in the sack.
They can't.
They can't?
No. You see, my job is collecting letters from the pillar box. I'm not allowed to put any letters in my sack that haven't passed through the slit.
Yes, well, I mean, you can stretch a point. I mean, that's a waste of time. They've got to go in the sack anyway.
I'm sorry, letters cannot be considered as having been posted until they have passed through the slit.
Oh, this is bureaucracy gone mad. Come on, man, this is the Elizabethan age, the age of spirit and adventure. Go on, be a devil. Let's put them straight in the sack.
Certainly not. It's against all rules and regulations. Now, stand on one side, if you please.
May I carry on now?
You may.
Thank you.
Right, 4:15, last collection finished.
But I got another 200 letters to post.
I'm sorry, next collection 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
That's no good, they've got to be there by tomorrow morning.
It's no concern of mine.
Open that door.
No.
I demand that you take my letters.
You're too late. Now stand on one side, please.
I'm not going without my letters. You take my letters.
Do you realize what you're doing? You're obstructing a postman in the execution of his duty. You are upholding and obstructing Her Majesty's mail.
Whatever you said, I am not.
All right.
Are you going to take my letters or are you not?
I am not.
Very well, then.
Give me back those keys.
Not unless you collect my letters. There. You don't take them, I shall drop them in the box.
Those keys are government property.
Not a step further.
Very well. I'll collect your letters.
That's better, then.
Now then. Can I have my keys, please?
Certainly. Well, come on, open the door.
I can't. You've got the keys.
Well, get a fishing rod, then.
It's against all rules and regulations hanging fishing rods through government keyholes and things.
Well, put your hand in and get it out.
And get it stuck like yours, I should cocoa.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. There.
Thank you.
Oh, come on now, you've got the keys. Open the door.
I'm sorry, I shall be late collecting the other boxes, which is against all rules and regulations. Speed and promptness is the motto of the GPO, you know. Good day.
Come back here. I can't wait till tomorrow's collection. I demand you release me. Come back.
Hello.
Good evening, officer. It's a lovely evening.
Now, what are you doing to that pillar box?
Oh, just leaning, you know, leaning.
And you always lean with your hand inside the box?
No, I...
No, are you Irish?
No, of course I'm not.
What are you trying to put in that box in?
Nothing.
I see. Then you must be trying to get something out.
Isn't that brilliant? You're wasted on this beat, really, aren't you? You ought to be down at Dock Green. Of course I'm trying to get something out of me hand.
A likely story. You were hoping this box would be full up so that you could scoop a few out of the top.
I was not. There's nothing in there.
Oh, so you've had a feel around then?
I can explain. I was trying to post some letters.
You know, I think you'd better come along with me.
Certainly. Will you carry this or will I? I don't know what they do to them at Hendon. I don't really. As you can see, I've got it stuck, haven't I?
Well, if I'm going to take you in, I suppose I'd better help you to get it unstuck, hadn't I?
Well, that's one way of solving it, yes.
Yes. Yeah, well, that's what I think I'll do.
Thank you.
Right. Now then, try it.
Yeah. All right, wait a minute. Oh! Ah, thank you very much indeed.
Not at all. Well, no.
Hello, are you Irish? I'll be moving along then.
No, wait a minute.
You can't go away and leave me like this.
It's all right, I passed the fire station on my way home. I'll send a fireman down.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Yes, not at all. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Still doing those stupid competitions?
No, I'm not. I'm writing a letter. Now, just listen to this. Dear Ernie, you've never met me, but I bought some of your premium bonds once, and I noticed that once again my numbers have not been included in this month's prize winners. Have I done anything to offend you? Because if I have, I can only say that...
All right, okay.
Say that I apologise and hope you will forgive me. Regards to all at Lytham Sedans. Hoping this finds you as it leaves me, A. Hancock, Esquire.
All right.
What?
There's a bloke out here to see you.
Has he got a helmet on?
No.
All right, send him in.
Will you come in now? I've got to see you.
Mr. Hancock?
Yes?
Mr. Anthony Hancock?
Yes?
Congratulations, Mr. Hancock.
Oh, thank you very much. Who are you?
Who am I, he says. I'm Big Trees Pools.
How do you do, Mr. Pools? Big Trees Pools. The football Pools.
That's right.
Don't tell me my 4 aways have come up.
Yes, 4 aways, 10 points, 3 draws, 8 results, and the treble chance. You've won the lot. And it gives me great pleasure to present you with a cheque for £350,000, 3 shillings and 11 pence. Perkins, the cheque. Oh, he's gone rigid. Get some water.
That won't do no good. Here, give me the cheque. Wave it under his nose. Wake up, Hancock. The loot, boy. Look, you've won.
I won. I'm rich. £350,000, 3 shillings and 11 pence.
Yes. Now, I know a man like yourself, suddenly coming into wealth, might be at a loss to know what to do with it. So our highly trained advisors will be at your disposal for the next few weeks to help you sort everything out.
Yeah, don't you worry about it. I happen to be Mr. Hancock's financial advisor, bailiff, and administrator. Just leave it all to me. Now, thank you very much for calling. Ta-da.
Oh, but we want to take some photographs for publicity.
You put your cross in the square. He doesn't want none. Ta-da.
Just before you go, have something with me. Just a little drink for you and the lads, eh?
3 and 11. Thank you very much.
Well, son, we're rich.
Don't like the way the word we is creeping into this conversation.
You don't mean to tell me that you are going to forget your dear old friend who stood by you and gave you all this encouragement during all those lean weeks? Who gave you Arsenal to draw?
That was for next week. Now, look, Sydney.
Mr. Anthony Hancock.
We're not buying anything, thank you. It soon gets round, isn't it?
I'm from the magazine Tittle Tattle. Mr. Hancock, you'll be pleased to know that you picked out correctly the 6 best-looking photographs of Jimmy Edwards. Congratulations. You've won 2 pubs in Bournemouth.
Oh, drinks all round.
Naturally. Naturally, if you need any help in running them, we have a team of
you don't want to
trained
bother
staff
about that. I'm Mr. Hancock's financial advisor. Have you got the deeds?
Why, yes.
Thank you very much. Ta-da. It was nice to see you.
Sid, this is marvellous. Twice in one day. What am I going to do with it all?
Don't worry, kid. You leave all the details to me.
Mr. Hancock?
Yes?
I am from Daily Clarion. Your selection of tunes for the brass band contest on Clacton Pier was voted best received. Aye. You've won a block of flats and 50 long-playing records of mass colour brass bands of 1957.
Well, you can keep those. I think we'll have the block of flats there, but I don't think we'll bother about the records.
Can't be silly. We want the records. We turn them up nice and loud, get all the tenants out, put the rents up. You're lucky you got me, boy. Tell me, what else has he won?
Nothing else.
Thank you very much. Ta-da.
Yeah, I know, but...
Goodbye. Next.
Mr. Hancock?
What's the prize?
Oh, you knew. And it was going to be such a surprise, and now you've spoiled it all.
You're from the ladies' magazine, ain't you?
Yes. Ladies' Home and Beauty.
Yeah. What's he want?
4 dozen tea cozies.
Stick him in the bedroom. Name?
Daily Sentinel.
Prize?
Television set.
Stick it in the bedroom.
Yes, but Sid, I can't believe it. All this wealth, me, just an ex-road sweeper.
Democracy, my boy, that's all. Now sit down.
Yeah.
Now make yourself comfortable. Now look, Hancock, you're a very rich boy now. And you've got to be very careful because there's a lot of sharks about.
I know.
And you know how simple you are? I mean, they take you for a ride as soon as look at you.
True.
So you've got to protect yourself now, haven't you? Well,
Yes.
The only way to do that is for you to put it all in my name and let me run it for you.
Wait a minute, how does that protect me?
Well, it stops you slinging it away on foolish and extravagant living. Each week, I will give you a salary.
Oh, I'm not sure, Sid.
Well, what's the difference between me and a trust fund?
I wouldn't trust you with the kids' milk money. No, thank you. I will keep the money in my own name.
All right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Look, we've got to look after this money, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we float you into a limited company with me as treasurer. I've got the forms here.
You whipped those up a bit smartish, didn't you?
I've had them ready ever since you started this lot, just in case. Sign here.
Wait a minute. Let's have a look at it first. Anthony Hancock, Arts Limited.
Directors Anthony Hancock, Sidney James. Treasurer, Sidney James. Secretary, Sidney James. Chairman, Sidney James. Sales manager, Sidney James. There's a lot of Sidney James here, isn't there?
Well, you're a busy man. You don't want to have to fiddle with all the donkey work. That's my job. It doesn't affect your position at all. What really matters is the distribution of shares. Down there.
Oh, yes, share distribution. Anthony Hancock, director, 40 shares. Sidney James, director, 20 shares.
See? You got more than I have.
Yes, but wait a minute. What happened to the other 40 shares?
Oh, I had to distribute those among the secretary, the chairman, the sales manager, and the treasurer.
Oh, well, that's fair enough, yes. Wait a minute, they're all you.
Well, you can't expect me to do all those jobs for nothing.
No, that would be ungrateful of me, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, I must pay my way the same as anybody else.
Exactly.
So when you boil it all down, looking at it all round, I've got 40 shares and you've got 60 shares.
Yeah, but that's on paper. But then I'm doing all the work, remember?
Yes, I know, but it's my money.
Well, 40% of it is. The other 60%'s mine. Yeah.
Well, how is it I only get 40% then?
Oh, blimey, look, boy. You're not doing anything for it, are you? I mean, here am I, flogging myself out, losing my voice, knocking myself to pieces, and there you are lying back, doing nothing, living a life of luxury and collecting a cool 40%. I'm being very generous, boy.
I hadn't looked at it like that. You're quite right, of course. Very lucky man sitting back making all this money. I feel I'm taking advantage of you, Sid.
No, don't worry about it.
No, I don't want you to think I'm sponging on you.
Don't be silly. It never crossed my mind.
No. It's very nice, you Sid. I couldn't accept it. I'm sorry I should feel a parasite. I insist on you having another 10 shares, boy.
Oh, I wouldn't take them. I wouldn't take them, boy. I mean, you're a mate of mine. If I can't help you, then I wouldn't be much good, would I?
Sid, you're a white man. When they made you, they threw away the mold. I mean that. Certainly. Sid, I wish you'd have those other 10 shares. It's not right.
All right, then. If it makes you feel any better, I'll take them.
Good. I shall sleep better tonight.
Yeah?
Thank you very much.
And there.
Yeah. Well, glad to be in business with you, partner. Come in. Railway cutting's cheap. Right, down for a full out. Beans and milk. This is not right, not for a man of my means. I seem to remember I was doing better than this before I won all this lot. I suppose Sid knows what he's doing.
Morning, Hancock. See my gold watch anywhere?
What, the ones you've been distributing to your family?
Yeah, that's the one.
No, I haven't seen it. Perhaps it's up in the drawer with your diamond type-in and your ruby inlaid cufflink.
No, well, never mind. I'll get myself another one. I've been thinking of buying the oak diamond and having a watch set in that.
Why not? Wouldn't be vulgar, would it? Sid, I insist on speaking to you.
All right, so make it quick.
You remember that £900,000 I won?
Oh, yeah?
Well, I want 2 bob of it. I'm hungry.
Hancock, we've been all over this before, boy. It's all tied up.
I know it is, in little bags in your bedroom.
Well, you can't have any.
I'm hungry.
What about the 2 bowls of rice every day?
I'm fed up with rice. I've had it with milk, without milk, with sugar, without sugar. Hot, cold, fried, boiled, casserole. Got an inside like a paddy field. All I want is a meal, Sid.
I'm sorry, the funds won't run to it. Now, look, son, I know what you're thinking, and you're dead wrong, believe me. That's all different for me, you see. I mean, I am your personal representative. I have to go out and entertain all these people. I've got to impress all these business contacts. You don't seriously think I like living it up like this, do you? I'm doing it for you, boy, to further your interests. I'm doing it so that you can live a life of luxury afterwards. All right, then, if you don't like it that way, I'll tell you what. You have all the gear. You have the motor cars, the gold watches. Go on, you go out and entertain all the customers.
All right, then.
You stay where you are. You want me? I'll be down at the Silver Grill at the Dorchester.
And if you want me, I'll be in the soup kitchen at the British restaurant. de Janeiro, Friday. Dear Hancock, having a marvellous time. Wish you were here. Business deals going well, firm making large profit. Yours, Sid. Well, it's no good, Polly. We've hung out as long as we can. It's you for the pawn shop, mate. Everything else we've got is round there, and after you, it'll be me. Don't look at me like that. It's not my fault. As soon as Sid comes back, I'll have you out, because he's making a lot of money for us, you see. I'll have you restuffed. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Eh? The old beak polished up a bit, eh? Because I'm a millionaire, really. It's just that I haven't got any money. Come in.
Mr. Hancock?
Yes?
Good news, sir. I'm from the magazine Picture Parade. I'm sorry we're late for the news, but you won first prize in our last month's competition.
You mean suggest a new husband for Rita Hayworth?
Yes, sir. And you'd be pleased to know that she's thinking of accepting your suggestion.
I've won first prize.
Yes, sir.
What is first prize?
A night out with Jane Mansfield.
Jane Mansfield? Me? Oh. Jane Mansfield and me?
Yes, sir.
With my beauty and her brains, what a team. Who's paying for it?
You are, of course, sir.
I say, that's a bit off, isn't it?
Well, good heavens, you can't expect us to do everything, sir. I mean, after all, we're supplying Jane Mansfield.
Yes, I know, but it takes money to take her out, and I'm broke, you see, it's all gone. Don't somehow think her taste will run to a hot meat pie stuck to a cold plate with a dollop of chopped sauce. You'd come a fortnight ago, it was all right, I was a millionaire then, but now...
My dear fellow, Miss Mansfield is a simple girl. A night out with her will only cost you £50.
You mean that men spend £50 to entertain her for an evening and she's simple? I haven't got that kind of money. I haven't got any kind of money.
Oh, surely you must have some somewhere.
Not a nibble.
But good heavens, man, this is the chance of a lifetime. A night out with Jane Mansfield. Think of it.
Control yourself, you man.
You can raise £50 somehow. You could mortgage the house.
Yes, that's a thought, isn't it? Yeah. Get somebody else to put the rest to it. It's tempting. Of course, I've always fancied her, you know. I'd look better next to her than that weightlifting Herbert. Because I got muscles, mate. I can lift weights. After all, I carry all this around with me all day.
You'll go then?
Yes, I will. Thank you very much. Why not? Once in a lifetime.
That's more like it. 8 o'clock then, the Kismet restaurant, a table near the orchestra. Have a nice time.
Thank you very much. Jane Mansfield. Oh, for a man. Well, she's going to get one tonight. The last 50 quid, still it's worth going back on the embankment just for a night out with her. What shall I wear? What shall I wear? That's a laugh. All I've got is me conjurer's coat from the Masonic cabarets. Look at that. Look at that lovely colour there. Midnight green. I don't know. What attitude shall I take with her? Perhaps American, I think. Tough, the Robert Mitchum, I think. Hello, baby, I just won you in a competition, see? I don't want any trouble, see? I don't want this playing hard to get, see? Because this is going to be the greatest night you ever had in your life, see? Now she's heard all that rubbish before. Probably pour a bowl of minestrone over me head. No, I think the English way for her, yes. Hello, darling, anyone for celery? That's no good, it's not me. No, she'll have to take me as I am. Raw, untamed. I'm going to enjoy myself tonight. I'm going to get my 50 quid's worth if it's the last thing I do. Good evening. My name is Hancock. I've reserved a table for two.
Oh, yes, the competition winner.
Yes, thank you.
Perhaps you'd like to order now. Your guest has already arrived.
Yes, I see. Well, I think I'll just have 50 quid's worth all round the menu. Better make it 40 quid's worth. I'll save a quid for the cab. You may lead on, my good man. Hi, babe. I just won you in a contest. How about a big kiss, son? Huh? How about a kick kiss, baby?
Hello, Hancock.
All right, then go on. Tell me what happened to Jane Mansfield.
Well, she couldn't come, so they asked me if I
could... Put your hand in for her. Oh,
no. Well, you wanted a film star, you got one.
50 quid worth of food I've ordered.
Oh, that's nice, because I'm starving.
You starving? Where's all our money gone then?
Oh, I lost all that in South America. But you got nothing to worry about, boy. I have bought up every newspaper they got in South America, and they got some smashing competitions here. Listen to this one. Choose the 10 best moustaches and win 100 sides of beef. How about this one? Name the 7 best revolutions. Boy, with your luck, I tell you, we'll clean up here. Now, what we do is float ourselves into a company, and the first thing that we do, with a bit of luck from you...
And not before time, I may add. May I have the captions, please?